G'day guys, well I've become a veteran on YouTube. It is my 6th year on YouTube, and over time, obviously I've done my game day vlogs. I've met a bunch of NRL players. You saw it back 4 years ago, but it's time to show you every NRL player that I've met. What a pleasure and journey it has been so far to meet debutants, players that are coming into the NRL, players on their retirement. There's Lachlan Lewis. I got to have a chat with him. There is a full recording of that. That one was Reid Marnie. I do apologise for the position. First photo with Mitch Moses, Jeff Tuvey at Brookvale, as well as meeting DCE, giving him a sneaky high five. Brett Kamali on the field. Love stadiums where you go on the field. This one's very special because the debut of Ethan Parry, meeting Cooper Cronk was fantastic. But yeah, that's a debut photo with Ethan Parry going back to his first debut. I love taking photos with debutants where I can. Here is Josh Addo-Carr, the fastest man on the planet, the Fox, the great Queenslander Cameron Smith, Tarek Sims, and as you can see, obviously I am wearing Dragons colours there. Guys, I am a Parramatta Eels fan. I cannot express it enough, but yes, I do wear jerseys for the vlogs for your enjoyment. I would have been wearing them at Magic Round, but as I've said, I will not be there because I do have my cousin's wedding this weekend. There is Sean O'Sullivan, Mitch Orbison after Anzac Day 2021. Here's a few of the Roosters. Sam Walker, I believe he got man of the match. He had a cracking game. Here is Sean Johnson during his time with the Cronulla Sharks. This is at Cogra. It's a great place to meet people. Here is Paul Gallen, Hainsey there in the background, and Andrew Fafita. There's Lockie Lewis reunited after a few years, 2 or 3 years between the video and the photo, and as you will see later, some of these photos do turn into live photos. But for the Sharks fan, met most of the Sharks. There's Talakai. Moving into, I think this is Canberra. It probably could be Cogra. It actually is. It is Cogra. This was Raiders and Titans back in 2020 or 21. I'm going to say 21. There's me and Corbin Sims. That was featured on the Dragons' actual Instagram page. Josh Papali'i, who became a guest of the channel during the Let's Talk Footy or the EH show segments, which I'd like to bring back in the future. There's another debutant, this one being Jock Madden, who is now at the Broncos. Dane Laurie, David Nofaluma, who scored the match winner over the weekend. Lachlan Croker, the great Andrew Johns. There hasn't been many photo opportunities there. Me, M, and Jonathan Thurston, JT. Darren Lockyer. Nice photo here. Brad Fittler. It came out really well. Corey Norman, former Parramatta Eel. There is Cody Ramsey, wishing him all the best and can't wait to see him bigger and better in 2024. There's Josh Kerr and Sterlo, Peter Sterling at Magic Round 2021. Here is Jared Wallace, who's now at the Dolphins, and there's Nick from Australia in the background. Philip Sami leaning his head towards me, and AJ Brimson I put on a smile for. Now we get on to some Penrith Panthers. We've got Stephen Crichton, Happy Coruscant. We've got Harry Grant here, very blurry photo, I do apologise. Brandon Smith, I think it might have been the final day of Magic Round. This is Central Coast Stadium, this is my home. Luke Brooks, had a great game. Reece Walsh, great photo as well, love that Mr. Beast jumper. Chad Townsend, when he was in the vlogging days, I think I'm in his video actually, from memory. Tom Travojevic, his brother Jake Travojevic out the front of Bankwest. This is when Bob Fulton died and the Seagulls absolutely thrashed her. Great photo here with Joe Manu. Love Joe Manu, and it's a nice photo. There's Teddy, James Tedesco, Joseph Swali'i, not Jack Bird, Jack DeBellin, Tavita Pangai Jr. at his time at the Broncos. Payne Haas. I actually got a jacket just like his. Dufty, used to love watching Dufty. He was quick, pace about him. Will Chambers at Cogra. Bradman Best. First photo here with Kalen Ponga, had to be through the fence. Jake Everillo, post-game, came and saw me. We had a chat via Instagram. He's a great bloke. Aaron Shop. Craig Alexander always loves a chat. Maddie in the background there. Look at this random person shaking Sean Russell's hand, but Sean Russell there before the Indigenous game. We have Hammer, we have Jesse Ramian, Selwyn Cobbo, and Kennedy Charrington was there as well. So we've got a photo there. Appy Coruscant, and we have Nathan Cleary, one of the best players in the NRL. Cameron McInnes at the Sharks. We have Mick Ennis when he was at his time with the Eels. There's me and DCE wearing Roosters colours there, so it wouldn't impress him. But Ruben Garrick, Luke Burt. I'm a massive Luke Burt fan. He's probably my favourite Eel personally of all time, growing up with him. Here's some of the South boys. It took a while for me to meet some of the South boys, but AJ, Damien Cook, Cameron Murray, ticked it all off the list besides Latrell Mitchell. There's Des Hasler and Proenzo Vids, Talon May and Terrell May in his debut. So you can see the debut on the jersey there. Isaac Tungo. This was at the YouTubers night, Cowboys and the Panthers. Isaiah Yeo, Dylan Edwards did the 3-in-1 there. Josh Addo-Carr, I've met him quite a few times. Christian Welch after the Origin win, pretty special there. And Queensland, and it is Andrew McCulloch. Paddy Carrigan at Bankwest. Adam Reynolds at Bankwest. That kid doesn't look too happy in the background. Jordan Ricky. Xavier Savage down in Canberra. Obviously got the Canberra jersey. Here's some live photos. I hate these, but when the St. Helens team came to play the Panthers. Came to play the Dragons, I wasn't at the World Club Challenge with terrible weather. Recent photo, there's Jermaine Hopgood after the win against the Panthers, and Brandon Hands after making his debut as well, reuniting with Reed, but this time in doggies colours. The Anzac clash, Lindsay Collins, great photo opportunity. Kalen Ponga and I were reunited last week. Lockie Miller, got to meet him. Sevo did a B-reel at the fan day earlier in the year, and Lumi came over, as you can see live. Millie Boyle, Greg Inglis was great to meet, loved to chat. DCE and Ruben Garrick at Magic Round just in the street. Willie Mason, he does a lot of great podcasting stuff, and he is with the Bulldogs. Kenny Bromwich. We got a live here of Talatau Moan, Max King, Matty Burton. This took a while to get, but Matty Burton, great to meet him. Jacob Carraz, who I think is back this week in the NRL. Josh Papali'i, there he is. Zach Lomax, I guess that's a live photo. It comes out as a photo, but anyway. The Cowboys took a while as well. Jeremiah Nanai, Tom Gilbert, Tommy Dearden, Valentine Holmes. Pretty much got to meet them all. Ruben Cotter. It was fantastic to meet them all. Jamie Soward was at that game. There is Reece Robson as well. Shaylee Bent, some of the NRLW players here. Emma Tontagato and Kezi Apps, all from the Dragons. And this one, Nathan Highmarsh, took a long time, very special. And Ben Hunt, the Queenslander, rounding us off. But guys, that is every NRL player that I have met since starting YouTube and doing these vlogs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There you go. Now you know everyone I've met. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I'll see you guys later.